What's up everyone, this is mhags art, and today I'm going to be coloring in a picture for my avatar, the Last Airbender coloring book, and I'm also going to be talking about my current relationship with social media and how my thoughts and feelings about social media are kind of changing and evolving lately. So I just want an excuse to do something creative, but also kind of talk about something, maybe give you all a video that you can watch or relax to, or something that can validate your feelings if you're feeling similarly about social media lately. So yeah, we're just gonna jump right into it. So I bought this coloring book years ago and I've never colored in it, as you'll see as we flip through. It's quite a big coloring book, and the art is really pretty. I love the line art. So my goal for the coloring page is going to be, I'm going to use alcohol markers and then probably some colored pencils on top. So I think it would be fun to layer some colored pencil and stuff on Appa's fur. This one's cute too. I also like, this one's actually the cover, so that'd be a fun one to do. Don't do drugs, kids. Smoking kills. Iro, come on. You're better than that. Oh my god! Why do they have this? This is terrible. Why would you want to color this traumatic moment in? I used to love drawing guitar waterbending back in the day, so this is like bringing me back to high school. Aww. Damn it, I love this one too. Oh no! This is sad. What is going on with Appa's hair right here? Okay, I feel like if I keep going, I'm just not gonna decide. So let's see. I think this is a contender. Definitely not that. Oh, this one was cute. And then I liked the Appa. Kind of feeling like doing a person, so I think I'm gonna skip Appa. Part of me is like, maybe I'll go with this one just because it's the cover and that'd be a cute way to start out. Especially if I decide to do more of these types of videos. This could be like the start of a series, so yeah, okay, let's go with this, because if I keep thinking about it, I'll never make a decision. Here we go. I'm gonna jump right in. Hi there, it's voiceover Emily now, so I apologize in advance for the tonal shift this video is about to take. I was having fun looking through the coloring book, but now I'm gonna get kind of serious and talk about something that I've been thinking about a lot lately, and that is my relationship with social media. To be quite honest, I haven't enjoyed using social media for a while now. I can't remember when these feelings started, but for the past few months especially, maintaining social media feels more like a chore rather than something I want to do or enjoy doing, and that feeling of obligation has been taking my joy out of creating. I've been creating a lot less often because I feel like everything I make has to be good enough to post on social media, and if it isn't, then I consider it a waste of time. And of course, this affects my motivation to create, and so I'm not creating as often as I would like to. But even though I'm not creating as much, I was still going on social media and scrolling a lot. Sometimes it was out of boredom, sometimes it was to see what my mutuals were up to, and sometimes it was so the algorithm wouldn't shadow ban me for not being as active. It's probably no surprise that this type of scrolling did not feel good. My happiness dwindled every time I opened social media and just mindlessly scrolled, and yet I couldn't stop myself. Eventually I noticed an actual pain in my chest whenever I was on one of these apps. That's how bad it felt. But it wasn't until about a month ago I started asking myself, why am I even doing this? Why am I even posting my art on social media? Here are some of the things that I've been noticing about social media lately. Instagram, as I'm sure we all know, is focusing on Reels to compete with TikTok. I get so annoyed every time I go on Instagram because I want to see pictures of people's art, not videos, but my entire timeline is Reels now. So anyone who doesn't make Reels is done for. So in order to see certain people's art, I either have to turn on post notifications or go to their actual profile. And you know what I saw when I went on their profiles? Most of these people haven't been posting in months. Recently, I've had a few conversations with mutuals of mine about how they've been feeling very similarly about social media. So people are tired of hustling. People are tired of the algorithms. People are tired of social media. And some of us are straight up burned out. It wasn't just me. I wasn't alone feeling this way. I wanted to make this video for about a month now, but didn't have the time. And what's wild is if I made this video a month ago like I wanted to, my feelings and perspectives would be very different. A month ago, I was so stressed out about creating content and staying active. I was worrying about my posting schedule, always trying to post on the best days and times. I was obsessed over getting more likes and followers. I was mostly posting on Instagram up until recently, so it felt like despite all my efforts, I wasn't seeing any results because I wasn't making what the algorithm wanted me to make. More importantly, I wasn't enjoying it. It was making me stressed and miserable. I didn't want to do it anymore, but I felt like I had to because the world keeps telling us that if we want to make a living as an artist, this is what you have to do. But I looked at these artists and friends of mine that I admired, some of whom I know either make a living doing art or have a side hustle with their art business, and they stopped posting. Despite it being their business, they just stopped posting or went on a long hiatus. And let me be clear, I wasn't mad or annoyed or anything. I was actually jealous. I found it inspiring. And eventually I thought to myself, if these quote-unquote successful artists can either quit or take a break, why can't I? Why am I doing this to myself? The thing that pushed me over the edge to take this indefinite break from social media was a video by the artist Mimi Illustration, who has a lot of great videos about how she manages her art business and social media. In a recent video, which I'll link in the description below, her advice to an artist starting out was to focus on one platform at a time. I've been trying to manage 2 Instagram accounts, a YouTube channel, and a Twitter. I also go to school full-time and work part-time, and I also occasionally like to have a life. So I used this advice to give myself permission to stop posting on Instagram and Twitter, and ideally make my scrolling time on these apps very minimal. For now, my plan is to focus on YouTube because I enjoy the platform and I enjoy making longer form content that also shows off my art. As I briefly mentioned before, my dream is eventually to make a living being an artist, and right now I see myself doing that either through YouTube or becoming a published writer. So the reason I make this video is to tell you it is okay to take breaks or quit. Not just social media, but art too. I've been an artist all my life, and I once went 2 years without drawing or painting anything. I think because of this hustle culture that has become so mainstream nowadays, especially for people who want to make a living doing art, I never went easy on myself. I always felt like I could be doing more, and what I did do wasn't good enough. I wanted to quit, but I told myself that I was just giving up and being lazy. It wasn't until I saw the patterns with either my mutuals or other artists I admired who'd stopped posting, or conversations with my mutuals about burnout, or this YouTuber, Mimi Illustration, telling me it is okay to focus on one thing at a time. It wasn't until all of those things that I finally gave myself permission to stop. And who knows, I may decide to go back to Instagram or Twitter tomorrow, a month from now, or a year from now, but that's okay. Because it's my choice, not a chore. So if you're like me and you're too hard on yourself and never give yourself permission to take breaks or quit, and you need someone else to give you permission, then this is it. This is your sign. This is me giving you permission to take a break or quit altogether. And when I say take a break, I mean a real break, not just a day or a week. I'd say a month at the minimum, if not multiple months. The wild thing is that social media will always be there. So no matter how long you choose to take a break, it will always be there for when you're ready to go back. And if you're never ready, that's okay too. Your mental health and physical health are the most important things. So remember to always be kind to yourself and take care until next time.